Yo, yo, yo!
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the South Coast GT 2016. As you can see behind us, there is an Age of Sigmar Friday night going on. So this is the Friday night. Wayne and I are going to do a little walkabout and show you what's roughly going on at this stage. We've had some people have disappeared out for some food, but there's still a load of people here, more than at some tournaments, really, Wayne, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it was a lot busier earlier. We've probably had more playing practice games for tomorrow than most of the, I would say pretty much all the AOS tournaments so far. So yeah, brilliant, really good turnout. Lads turned up early, up to set up the hall. That was really quick. We've pretty much done a dust in an hour. So yeah, really good, really smooth.
No, it has been a good evening so far. So let's go and walk around and have a look, see what we got.
Right.
So there's loads of people doing the usual stuff, sort of playing random different.
All sorts of random games, not just Age of Sigmar, but
But
mostly Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, mostly Age of Sigmar. And at the moment, actually, they all are. We've got on the left here as we're walking around, we've got a painting station. Always surprises me how many people decide to pick up painting still as the day goes on, which is good.
Yeah, finishing objective markers.
Yeah.
Where's Ben? I was saying, no, not yours, are they? No.
We've got some good games going on down here, though. All the big guys. So viewers will notice the two big guys that are playing. Star Drake looks dead. Is he dead?
Yeah, one shot from RK
Apparently he's one shot. Was it 6-6 on the Slayer?
No, it was just all the attacks.
Brilliant. So yeah, that ended up pretty sad.
Are you near the end of this game? Because it's been going a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, maybe. It depends what happens now. He's probably going to kill my Bloodthirster, and then Archeon will probably have to fight his army on his own.
Good. Hopefully
that's what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it seems to be over. So let's go pop down here, actually. This one looks good as well. We saw this earlier. So this is Stormcast on Chaos. So one of the supposed tips for the tournament, Tom, playing a man who might be known to some of the listeners, Les from the Face Down podcast. Cool. Hello, Les, how's it going?
You all right?
Yeah. Give him your mic. So
Give me a mic. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So how's it going? You enjoyed the day so far?
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. Really having a lot of fun. It's good playing Tom again. Tom's always a top guy, so no, it's really good.
Good. And now have you been finding these new Stormcasts? You've been smashing some people up?
Wow, they either win big or lose big, really. But win-loss draw, it's kind of difficult to sort of like see how they pan out over the day. I think they do all right. I'm quite happy with how they're playing at the moment, and lots of net lists out there.
How many Judicates you got?
20.
Yeah. 20 Judicates.
20 against Chaos, it's really fun when you re-roll those ones.
Yeah.
Hitting on twos, re-rolling ones.
Good news. And what's your thing you're looking forward to the most then over this weekend?
I'm really looking forward to just hanging out with people. And last year I really enjoyed the painting competition, so it's going to be nice to see what people bring for the painting competition and how that sort of progresses. I think there's some really nice models. Byron's got some, and Ben Johnson's shown up with some his Horus from the Horus Heresy. So it's going to be nice to see what people have brought, and it's always nice because Safecoast always brings out the best painting armies, really, which is what I always look forward to. Being a painter.
Yeah, we're looking forward to showing the viewers. I want to say listeners, but we're so used to the audio format. But the viewers, what the community has to offer on this, actually. So, and we're talking about the side painting competition as well. We've got the best army. We've got 3 best army awards to give out, and a coolest army. And then we've got a side painting competition on Saturday night, which is the one Les is alluding to. And we've got a big sword to give away, haven't we, Wayne, on that?
Yeah. Hopefully no one's silly with it later on and start damaging themselves. Because it does look a bit sharp. You cut yourself, didn't you, when you took out the packaging?
Yeah, so I've done it a few times. I've cut myself already, and somebody else did it as well. There's a thing on the end, but it doesn't work very well. My finger.
Maybe next year one with a scabbard.
Yeah, we might have to simplify and just put it away.
I mean, whoever wins that's lucky, aren't they, really? I think it looks such a good prize. Whoever wins it's probably really got a nice prize. It's always really good with the trophies and stuff. You guys put on a really good show of it. So
good. And were you surprised to see this many people? That's the hard-hitting journalism question.
The journaling question.
So were you, Age of Sigmar, a few people were concerned was going to be a little bit of a problem for the event as the community as a whole. Have you found it gone quite well so far?
I'm just amazed. I mean, obviously there was the wobble from the tournament regulars, but I think it's, for me anyway, personally, it's a better game than 8th edition ever was. I think that there's more to it when you actually get into the nitty gritty, and it's not so much sort of like rock paper scissors that you'd find back in the old edition. So I think there's a lot of new people here, and hopefully they're going to enjoy. I mean, it's the best tournament of the year. It's like, I think I put on Twitter, it's Christmas weekend for me. It's like the best weekend of the year. So hopefully all the new guys will come and sort of like be embraced by the independent scene and sort of come back again. Really, that's
brilliant.
Yeah.
So the biggest difference with the game now is the fact that it's no part of the game is boring, is it?
No, never.
Every part of it is interesting.
Yeah.
There's something going on. Whereas with 8th edition, as much as we loved it, it was getting a bit dull in certain places of the game.
Yeah.
Whereas this has really revitalised every phase of the game, right? And that's the biggest part.
Exactly, and like playing around the sort of like the priority role and stuff like that, you can it adds that different dynamic to the game than 8th edition, when you could rock up to a table back in the old edition and just go, this is a non-event game, I'm going to lose this before I start. Well, especially in the tournament scene with the sort of like the hard-hitting lists that I'm used to playing against and we're used to playing against over the years. I think that with Age of Sigmar, it sort of like takes the edges off that. I'm sure there is filth here, like with some of the lists, but at the same time, I think that any army on any day can probably beat another army, which is something that we would never find in the old edition. And that's what I love about the game. I think it's just going from strength to strength. Hopefully, we'll start seeing the same attendances at other events, like 60+ players at most events. I mean, I'm from the Cheltenham War Chiefs, and we put on like a one-dayer that had 30 people, I think it was. 30 people turned up. Yeah. So it's I'm just so pleased that you guys have had the turnout that you had, because with the monetary investment that you guys have put in, and the fact that it wouldn't be Safe Coast without 100+ players.
People,
it would be Safe Coast. So
it's good. I mean, we should mention your club actually. So you're a bit of a success story on this, aren't you? Is there 12, 14 of you here today? I mean, I don't know if we can see them in the 14. Shot. I don't think we can.
There's Brian's over there somewhere, like with the purple hoodie on.
So anybody you see with the purple hoodie is a Cheltenham War Chief, and they're all sporting the kit, aren't you?
Yeah.
Apart from you.
Apart from me. Mine's in my bag, because I'm here because they put me as face hammer on for the club. Like the boys have kicked me out for today. But
and so there's a lot of people on the internet that we've spent a lot of time talking to over the last few months on the podcast, and also just generally ourselves out and about, struggling to find places in the community to meet up and game. What's been the key factor for you guys?
I think we've just had a really big influx of old players that didn't perhaps want to get into 8th edition because it was perhaps a monetary investment to buy an 8th edition army, and also the rules were again an investment to learn and to play at that standard. And obviously the War Chiefs were known as a tournament club, which I suppose we are, but we're also hobby gamers. I think we've got quite a lot of good painters there, Sedgy, myself, Rich Burdett, who won the painting prize here a few years ago. And I think we've tried to embrace everyone, and just try and sort of help them along. And I actually think that there's going to be quite a few guys doing quite well in the tournament over the course of the event.
Attracted a lot of new faces.
Yeah,
a lot of new faces coming to the hobby. For as many people that have dropped out of the hobby, probably the more competitive gamers actually.
Yeah,
we're getting a lot of sort of more hobby-oriented gamers that are coming in. And it's just making everything fresh. Yeah,
it's so nice to see. You'd always see the same faces at tournaments, and it's so nice to come here and see people that I don't know, and just randomly. I've spoke to a guy called Carl Breakspiel today. Really nice guy. Never met him before. I think he's actually turns out to be an old friend of Russ's.
I spoke to him as well. Swindonian.
Swindonian. But it's just really nice to meet new people, and that's what we want. We want to. Obviously, some of the old guard have gone, but we're more than embrace with open arms the new the fresh blood, really. I think
good.
And it's a premier event for it, really, isn't it? So.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Well, I'm pleased you're looking forward to it, and hopefully we might catch you in a shot or two on the
fingers
over
crossed.
the weekend. Yeah, so good luck, mate, with your horrendous Stormcast army. So,
it's not horrendous. It's fluffy. I got shooting.
It's fluffy. It all fits on the Sigmar.
You shouldn't need a lot of luck.
No,
I don't know. You shouldn't see me play Steve earlier on when he took me off with Nagash. I'm like, oh, horrible. But yeah, no, it's fun this to play. I think it's good. But I'll let you guys crack on because I know you got other people to see and stuff.
Excellent.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Les. Thank you very much. Cheers. So yeah, there you go. That's one very, very happy gamer looking at the weekend as a whole. And as you can see behind us, we've got guys in the corner, actually, it should be said, who've travelled from Norway to play. We've got a guy from Finland coming in on the train station soon. So even in these early days of the game, it's not it's the 8th year of the South Coast GT, but it's early for the game. We've got guys travelling internationally, which is pretty good going. So.
Yeah, it's always the same. Obviously, when we changed to Age of Sigmar, and we initially we didn't know what the numbers would be, and we were a little apprehensive because we just didn't know what was going to go on. But as if with every year, they come. The players come. They want to play. They want to embrace this, the new game. They want to carry on playing Warhammer, and it's great.
Yeah. So yeah, well, there you go. Hopefully it sounds like there's a lot of positives to the weekend, and I know everybody we spoke to is really pumped about it. So we'll obviously be coming back to you and looking at it every round, just letting you know how it's going on. We're looking forward to speaking about the armies, and we're having a really good look at what people have done, because there is some fantastic stuff that's been out on the tables today, and it's only Friday night, so we haven't had a chance to see them all. So that's good. As always, if you like this video, make sure that you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Check us out if you like and want to hear some more from us, if this is the first time you ever stumbled across us. We do a very successful podcast podcast called Heelan Hammer, and you can find that at heelanhammer.com. You can also check out a load of live coverage here on YouTube, also on Twitter, at Heelan Hammer, at Wayne Kemp 13. Check out our Facebook page, South Coast GT, and this year you can check out a lot of little snapshots also on the Games Workshop Facebook page, and that's GW Warhammer Age of Sigmar. That's it. See you later.
See you soon.